Yeah, can we get a clap there?
Yo, welcome and put me on switch. We're with Denzel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do? What it do? We out on the Shoot Your Shot tour. We coming to live from Cape Town at Go Binge Studios out in Woodstock. Make sure you go check them out. Also online, they got a show out on CakeNet called Steak Bake with our homie Nicholas out there showing the men of the great foods you can eat. And of course, check out his Instagram. Yo, that man's always eating out there, making you, giving them badass wings. Have you tried them before?
Nah, I didn't.
But you know about them, right?
I saw the program. Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. Yes, so make sure you like, subscribe. Let us know what you think of the show. Who you'd like to see on the show. And yeah, man, we've been around the country, Port Elizabeth, Joburg, and of course now we're in the Western Cape, Ikapa, Cape Town, as you know it. And we're hanging out with Denzel, the artist.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
DJ Switch, what's popping, dog? How you doing?
I'm good, and you, man. I heard about you about a year ago.
Before the competition, because you were at the competition, right?
Yeah, I was at the competition. That's about a year ago,
Yeah.
right?
So before the competition, you heard about me, or did you meet me that night?
I met you that night. I heard about. That's what I'm
How
saying.
was the
About a year ago.
experience, dog?
For me, it was like, all right, cool. There's something here, and it's like, yo, you won a competition,
Yeah.
and I wanted to, because obviously, that competition is happening now again,
Yes, sir.
and we've had previous winners on the show as well. Not in line with anything, but shout out to Sports Team for doing such a good job about it. But I just want to know, what it does for artists. But let's find out who is Denzel, the artist. And you're from Atlantis.
I'm from the A, dog, Atlantis, ATL.
I was born in Atlantis, Westvliet.
You're going to make me go home now, dog. It can't be.
That your homies, your manager's laughing at me.
Because
Why disrespecting me like that?
why
bro?
don't we know anything about it? We're not disrespecting.
Nah,
why? Why
we
don't
left.
you talk about it?
We immigrated.
When or what age?
Yeah, a young age, but I left. My mom's like, nah, we out.
Yeah, so you could have stayed. You could have helped me a lot, dog.
No, I'm helping you right now. You get me, right? Who's Denzel the artist, bro?
Denzel the artist, how like describe what type of person I am? Like,
No, the artist. Who is like in terms of the music scene? If you would describe yourself in this industry, how would you describe yourself?
humble.
Music wise,
Music-wise, I would say like, okay, I don't want to say like leaning into storytelling. Like storytelling is one of my things I like to do it,
Yeah.
but I do things at like how I feel that moment. So if it's a trap beat that makes me feel like, yo, this moves me, and then I'm writing
Sure.
to inspire to
Sure.
it. But there's always a message behind it. Like I would always try to give like game, or I would always talk about like what I went through in order for some people to resonate to it.
yeah,
So for me, the music is a healing process. I would like my music to do the same thing for other people, but I do it for my healing purposes first. That's
Yeah.
my main thing.
I feel you. How's it out in Atlantis? Describe Atlantis. Since you from there, I was born there.
How
You
do
born
you-
there.
How do you remember? Do you even remember?
Nah, bro.
Like
I've
what,
had too
what
many-
age did you go, man?
I've
What age
had
did you
too
go?
many late nights to remember a whole lot of shit.
Atlantis is. It's the same like any other place here in Cape Town, like Manenberg or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like we slightly obviously disconnected. So we have like our own type of trends, own type of movements
Yeah.
we got going. But
I mean, everybody goes out there for the dunes, for the
yeah, the Dunes is
Instagram.
fire. The Dunes is fire.
For the
My
Instagram.
music video I shot on the Dunes.
Oh, really? Oh, dope. Which one?
The one I only have one dog. That's the only music video I have. It's titled King of Atlantis.
we got a problem. We're gonna fight now. But anyway,
Why you
know?
say so?
You only got one video.
I only got one video, dog.
How do you only have one video?
Because video cost like a lot of money.
But you just won.
Especially on
But
the
you
quality.
won racks last year.
Yeah, but I would say like I use it for my personal benefits.
Okay, what's
Because obviously my circumstances is not the same as anybody else's also. I have 3 kids and I'm married, dog. I did that competition doing that.
yo? Let's clap for the man. Yeah, you've been putting in work.
Definitely, dog.
You know what I mean? You know what type of work I'm talking about?
Haha.
Hey,
Oh,
You
yeah,
get me?
I do.
right? So I mean, like, yo, I think we're losing sound, but anyway. But yeah, man, there we go. But yo, that's dope. So you married, you got 3 kids, and I
Yes,
mean, we've
sir.
had people on the show as well, their parents, and they're still trying to do this music thing, right? And when they do this music thing, it's either done half-heartedly or they go all out. And a lot of people are using this as an escape, or like, yo, I just need to do this to, make some extra cash because I got no qualification, I can't do anything else. Do you work?
Yeah. Nah, I don't work. I do
This
this
is
full
it.
time. I do this full time, man.
Yo, shout out to you, bro.
I appreciate
This
it,
shit is
dog.
a very difficult thing to do.
That's the lessons I'm learning most now. But it's difficult. It's definitely difficult, but it's worth it, dog. Like if you today is worth it, like this it validates your work. Sitting here today, all the hours you put in,
Right.
writing early in the morning, late at night,
Right.
like this validates us. Things like this. So
Right.
it's if it's your passion, I don't think it's work. If it's your passion, dog, like
I feel you.
I feel the same by sitting here and still sitting at home writing bars. Like it's the
Yeah.
same thing because it's the passion that's connected to it.
So you enter this. Is that so? The last competition with sports scene, did you feel like that was a break, or was it like, oh, this is only the one of many?
I think it's the I don't want to call it the break, but what I can say is like it's because I'm still studying the game. So when prior to the competition, it felt like you were on the outside looking in and
Right.
being disconnected from Cape Town as well. It feels like that all the time from the outside looking in. So when we won the competition, it felt like okay, we're a part of it now. But once we in the industry, we had to figure out how to move, who's who, what to do, how to talk, and that's why I say I'm still studying, dog. So it's a learning curve, everything.
Right, but I mean, you still won the contest, and like you say, now you're moving differently. You're studying the game. You're learning about, like, when you speak to certain people or brands, there's a certain thing they're looking for. There's certain things. As much as you won like a big competition, right, worth money, it's like that doesn't last long.
No, it doesn't at all. But like I say, like I'm gonna bring it back to what I said at the beginning. It's the music is the number one thing for me, not because of the money or whatever's gonna come with it. It's my healing side. I'm not a big talker. So even though if I'm a big talker, if I have this type of mindset and I talk to you, but you're not in the same frequency as I am, so you won't understand my message that I'm trying to bring.
I feel you.
So then I just close myself up and then rather put that message into what I want to write in the music I want to put out there. Then
Right.
that's my opinion or my vision on things.
Right. And I mean, a lot of people will go out there and tell their stories from what caste they're from, or what area they're from, or whatever's happening in their space, right? And yes, we all want turn up music, all want to vibe, all want to jump and scream and carry on.
Yeah.
And it's like, it always doesn't work because you can only get one hit and then maybe you'll get another hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it just depends, like, what kind of artist you are.
This is how I weigh it. Let me put it like that. So when I listen to music, whether it's a trap song, whether it's like a storytelling song, most of the time it's a storytelling song, something that you can relate to. So for me, it's like if that specific track moves me like on the inside, when you get that feeling, I can't
Yeah.
describe it, man. When
The
you
gut feeling,
when you're at a festival and somebody is performing,
Yeah.
it's like that one song that makes you feel you're like, what is this?
Right.
That's the thing I'm trying to put into my music the whole time.
I feel you. I
Because
feel you.
it's as much as we have trends and as much as we have views and like all those other things that brands look for, I feel like some artists tend to forget about the fact that you need to make music that's gonna move people. Because I would rather have someone approach me to be like, dog, you changed my life, instead of someone that's just gonna like my video and not even come to my shows.
Why do you think you won the contest?
I think I won the contest because of my writing ability, I would say like my punchline is a little different. Like my writing process is it's crazy, dog. Like I can take a week. Like I normally take a week to write a verse. Like if today I start writing and it's like 16 bars, then it's a good day. Like tomorrow I might write and it's only like one line because I'm so specific on what line I want to put next. Cause I feel like that's gonna push me as an artist, like the message I'm trying to bring. At the same time, like hip hop has been bars, so like I don't latch onto the rhyming word as much as a normal rapper would do. Like I try to give insight before giving the next rhyming word. It's like a rhyming scheme pattern. You normally get like A B A B. That's like the normal one. Whereas like my writing scheme pattern will be like A B B A, and then like B B again, and then A, and then switch it up in between. Like that's how you stay constant with the line. So I'm very picky on how I write, and I think that made me win the competition, though. To be honest.
Okay, I feel you because I mean, people go to that competition because I mean they flipped it up a little bit, and now they got a boot camp. Did they always have a boot camp?
Yeah, that's the first time they incorporated the boot camp.
Right.
now.
So they've got this boot camp. The boot camp goes down, and you're seeing different kind of artists. Like we had Chase at the Shoot Your Shot tour,
Yeah.
and when I saw him the first time, he was more like R&B vibes with dances. But then he goes into that cipher and he annihilates that thing.
Yeah, and I
Like he
definitely.
just killed it.
I
You
feel
know
like
what I mean?
Chase talking about like Chase is the one of the few artists that's like all-rounded. Like you can't specifically nail one sound to him. Like
Okay.
he can be R&B, he can rap, like he has bars, and he can do the dancing also. Like
Right.
he's an all-rounded artist, I would say.
Yeah.
More like a Drizzy Drake. Like he has like
I feel
like
you. I
a
feel
few
you.
boxes that he
Yeah,
can tick.
can tick off, right?
Ah.
And I think when I'm just listening to to what you're saying, and you're speaking about certain things like rhyme patterns, like you're explaining it from like how you explain it,
Yeah.
the A's and the B's and
Yeah.
and so forth. And we don't really hear that a lot. We just hear like, oh, this is my kind of sound, and I rap like this,
Yeah.
and I just make turn up music, and that's that, you know.
Well, like the turn up music is also not a bad thing. I think that's like hip hop. Like hip hop diversifies. It's like there's a lot of sections to hip hop because like a turn up track can maybe latch on to a certain memory. Like you can
Right.
be in the club and just bag this beauty
Yeah.
on a nice track. Like that track is gonna be with you for like 10, 15 years. You're gonna be like, I bagged Vanessa on that one. Yeah.
Hey, I
So
feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
It's different, yeah. You just need to find your lane, stick to it, and just grow in what specific sound you want there. like, for
Projects?
yourself. Projects now, like I said, I'm studying the game. I took this whole year off just to see what is going on, who's who, what's what. As far as project go, I'm working on a personal one. It's titled Soul Purpose. It's gonna be the last EP before the album, which is called Forever Music. So that's my concept to what I do.
Okay, so you win a competition, you take a break.
How different is that?
I
Because
I
a
need
lot of
to-
people would you run with it, but that's how you lose yourself, dog. Like you run into directions, and then without you even knowing, you end up making music that you don't even like, and that's not what I want.
But wouldn't you use it as momentum? Because before the competition, did you have momentum?
I didn't. I had momentum, but not the eyes. So this is how I weigh it. Like you have momentum and you have the eyes. So now that I have the eyes, I would rather them view me as the artist I see myself as, like how they're gonna view me, and that's not the type of music I want to do. Because you can lose yourself quickly when it comes to this thing. That's one thing you can also relate to. Like really, like you can clarify or solidify or whatever. Just be like, because a lot of artists end up in a direction with music that they don't even want to do.
And look, you're speaking facts, right? You're speaking a lot of facts, and when you get, I mean, look, I also did it at one point where I didn't understand momentum and I didn't understand how to keep it going. But if you lose it, you can lose it forever.
So this
Because
is-
think about it this way.
Okay.
Let's say, for example, you get a hit and you don't run with it. You lose marketing, you're losing steam. Yeah, you got eyes on you, but those eyes won't last for long because now the competition comes back again and they're like, yo, what happened to last year's winner?
yeah. So it's not like I'm not working. Just because nothing is going out doesn't mean I'm not working. So this is what we do normally. Like I told you, the music videos is like hella expensive, and we as independent artists, it's like the quality that you want to put your music out. It's like expensive, dog. If you want to work with a top producer, it's racks. Top videographer, it's racks. So this is what we do. When we do social media videos, which is like we take type beats and then or beats that I write some bars to it. Then we shoot our own visuals. So that's how we get creative. So we shoot our own visuals, and that's the stuff that more or less keeps us relevant. No? But at the same time, like we working in the background also on the original sound, the original music. So I've been working with Shane J as well. We have a track coming
Shout
out in
man.
January.
Shane in the building.
We have a track coming out in January, and then because that's why I say, like, because social media is like it's what's in now. Like it's with the industry. You
Sure.
can't fight it. I can 100% say you can't fight it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like it doesn't, like you can put so much stuff up and like you can pop on social media, but then when you have a show of your own, like then you don't have crowds coming to your show because you have more of a online presence than a presence where people can see. Like I have 2,000 followers on Instagram, but if I host like something in Atlantis now, like I get a bag, dog. Like people pull through. Might not be the same people that's follow me on the gram, but like it's people that had first experience at live performances. So that's how you get the people that's gonna rock with you like forever.
Yeah, man. I mean, I got told by Divan Jen, I salute him for this because he says if you're not getting booked, book yourself. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what we're doing in the A. So we host events in the A also. Like I said, I would like the A. Like it's so difficult because we have to come to town every time to do things. So
Right.
we would like to build a brand, which is Denzel the artist. He's the brand, and then we would like to get it as big as we can get. like big artists coming down
Right.
to the A to come and perform. Like
Yeah.
then we host events in the A where we book some local artists and then we book some major artists here in town and they just find the blender.
I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm also just like, because the question is because you can miss the boat here, like big time, right? You can miss it, especially when it's been thrown to your feet.
And if like can you elaborate when you say that? Like
So
how-
let's say,
how
for
do you
example,
mean?
right? You win. It's like winning idols, right? Let's take another competition. Right? It's like winning idols, and you get this marketing team. They give you everything, and then you actually just say like, nah, fuck that. I don't want that shit.
Nah, that's not what I did though. Like that is definitely not what I did. But let's use idols. Let's use idols.
I'm just saying, like,
How many- how
why
many-
would you take a break when you've been given like a Willy Wonka, a golden ticket to the chocolate factory?
Because I would rather be satisfied doing music that moves my soul in other than to move a gender or move music that it's not me.
So when you win the competition, do they like sign you to a pure agent? Do they tell you what to do?
So the perks of winning the competition was winning the one track that you do with a professional, like a professional producer of
Right.
your choice. So I did her Cut the Lights. I don't know if you know him, he's also from Josie. Her Cut the Lights, I did a track with her Cut the Lights, and then they give you the opportunity to choose any videographer team you want. So I chose Cloud Cassette. The music video was not out yet. We're still waiting on a date on that one.
It's 2023.
So
That's what I'm saying. It's like a year.
it's things that you're not in control of, dog.
Yeah.
I
Right
mean,
now we
like
get-
you talk
like,
like
you know what?
somebody that don't understand the industry, like especially being an up and coming artist, bro. Like it's almost like no, like yeah. How can I put this?
No,
I don't think I have a proper way to put it, but I think you would understand. Like being an up and coming artist, like the main thing for you is like you always wanna like you start off as a pleaser. So if DJ Switch hit me up now and he's like, "Yo, dog, I have this cool shit you can pull through. Just come do a performance." Like I'm picking up my bag and I'm going because it's DJ Switch. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that can be mistaken for momentum. Like you can go to those places and then not be relevant like at all.
I feel you.
So that's why I say, dog, like I would rather do music that I know it's healing me and like moving me. And I know like you can't deny that feeling. So it's gonna be like a waterfall when it gets to someone else.
I feel what you're saying. Yeah. See, because and I ask you this because like everything moves quick, moves fast, moves at a rate that you, and especially when you got the momentum, it moves at a rate that you can't control it. So I'm asking on the level of like, if someone's sitting there right now and they get like this big plug, like how should they treat it? Because they can easily just say like, yo, I'm gonna follow Denzel's vibe and treat it exactly the same way. But in actual fact, they should have taken that that golden ticket and ran with it. You know what I mean?
I think that's a personal thing, dog. Like it's personal because the reasons why I do my music might not be the same reason you do yours.
Right.
So that might work for you and not work for me. I'm not saying this is the blueprint to doing things.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is this is the way I'm doing things.
Yeah.
And like when I got like attached to like hip hop music was with my eldest brother, right? And he came up like in Tupac, Biggie. That's like his. So where I peaked was like when Cole and Kendrick, Big Sean,
Right,
Pusha T,
right.
2 Chainz,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. People
yeah.
was coming out, no? And then
And that's quite a broad variety because I mean you said Jerry,
it's a
Cole,
whole
it's
gang,
J.
dog.
Cole, it's
I mean,
Kendrick,
Kanye
it's
West
2
started
Chainz.
this label that time.
Yeah.
Young Money started the label. MMG started. Dream. Rock Nation had Cole. Cole had Dreamville. Like that was a good like squad of
It was
artists.
a good era.
Yeah, a
would
good
say,
era.
yeah.
Let me say a good era. So the one thing I picked up from them was like, if music is if it's quality, like if it does that I'm talking about now, if it hits your soul, like that timeless one, like you will always go back to a timeless album.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm chasing.
I feel you.
I'm chasing that feeling. I'm chasing that projects. I'm chasing stuff that you're gonna put on now and 10 years later.
I feel you. Straight up, man. I think that's some good gems you're giving out there. I think, we also need to find a balance that even with every up and coming artist, it's not just about getting the bangers now, but it's making that long run music, like you say, the longevity to stay there.
That's how you
right?
grow as an artist as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, every way is not the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like,
definitely.
there's no wrong way. You know what I mean?
For
If
sure.
it works for you, then it works for you. But you got to find out the certain ways to make it work right. And I think what Denzel is saying is pivotal. Well, is pivotal. So that the English is like it's to make sense as well. Because it's easy to say like, yo, I'm this artist and I got to bang out right now and I got to come up with another banger. And if it doesn't slap the foot like the first one, then it's like I fall off.
That's the cruel world. That's
Right?
the cruel industry, dog.
Right, so you're learning about the industry, which is like you're learning about the hard shits that's coming out of there. Like you're learning about the dark side of it all.
Yeah, because I'm like everybody's in the game for longevity. I don't think you want to be rich and not be relevant. Also, it's not even about the like I said. It's not for the money. Like obviously it's a plus, dog. But like I treat my music as my therapy. So I don't look at other things. I don't look at stats. I don't look at.
You don't look at
views,
stats. Yo, you gotta look at stats, man.
Like
I'm big on stats.
is that
I'm big on stats, man. You gotta look at the stats. You gotta look at the numbers.
numbers don't lie, yeah, but the feeling also don't lie. And with the feeling comes numbers, dog. I don't lie. That's a fact.
I feel you. I think you're saying a very clear and conscious message. I would say that there's certain things you gotta look at, certain things you gotta avoid. And if it doesn't feel like you say in the healing process of it all, then you shouldn't go that way. So you got to find your healing first to know why you're doing this, which is like what myself and Heavy G spoke about is like the knowledge of self, like why are you doing this. So I'm gonna ask you, if I play you some beats and you don't feel them, you're not gonna give us a free?
Bro, I'll bounce to it. Let's go.
There we go. That's the headphones right there, man. We're gonna see now. Wow, the homie, and I like this performance though. I like this show. I liked your show at in Santon that time.
Can you play it? Let me just hear which one works.
Oh my gosh. It's called a freestyle for a reason.
Now I want to hear what.
Oh, my
which one of
word.
the headphone work, dog.
Oh. Okay, can you hear the claps?
Oh, it's on both sides.
Oh, yeah, clean. Both sides.
Both sides.
There we go.
Sorry,
All right.
dog, I apologize.
There we go. Okay, here we go. All right, we got. Oh, damn, I'm trying to get this thing. Hey, pa, this thing's still giving us like, it's like playing the songs, it stops and then it doesn't tell other things from the beginning. As you see now, shout out to M for hooking us up. But yo, still, okay, let's see. I've got others here. Okay, here we go. Let's, okay. All right, yo, we're hanging out with none other than Denzel, the artist, giving us some quite intense vibes here. Coming straight from Go Binge Studios out in Woodstock.
Yeah.
Coming to live, man. Yo, let's make it count. Cape Town.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Denzel, let's go.
Paint you a picture that's vivid with words on the paper, my nigga, I'm serious. I wanna fuck up the game so much that she give me head on a period. I just ain't through hard body for they soft interior. Only rookie that rap like he got so much experience. Heart of a lion, I ain't lying. I'm about to be on like Nigerians. Niggas is dying, they not even trying, and this is a whole new millennium. If this is a contest, keep it compact, cause my flow is a premium. Niggas want war, I'm cutting the head off this nigga, executing superior. This shit is crazy, damn. Started with nothing, but now I got fans. Left with the Pumas, came in with the Vans. Still can't believe that they gave us a chance. Working so hard that I need to advance. Pulling my weight and I'm sagging my pants. Following God, cause he got the oh shit. He got the plan, putting me into position, the universe mission. Yes, you the chef in the kitchen. Dishing ambition, I'm breaking the chain, cause I am a slave to making a change. Walking this bitch that don't know who I am. When I leave, I make sure they remember the name. Yeah. When I leave, I make sure they remember the name. These are the artists, he go the hardest, he represent the A. Married a father, currently jobless, he got a right to get paid. Yeah, that ain't a problem, he on his mobbing like he did back in the day. Yeah, you got a problem, we gotta solve it, make him have nothing to say. Yeah, that nigga dangerous, he put the blame on us. How can it be? That was the words of my brother when he saw my mother and told her that it wasn't me. Took me a couple of years to see, thanks to my father for blocking the view. Every conviction is stuck in my system, a memory that I can never remove. That nigga dangerous, he put the blame on us. How can it be? That nigga dangerous, who put the blame on us? How can it be? I don't even think we can go all right. What do you think on it, dog?
Yo! You got another one in you?
I think you must go to Atlantis with that one, dog.
Yo, and just like that, yeah, you gave me a shock at the end over there. Huh?
Something different, no?
Alright. Yo, this is Put Me On Switch right there.
Yes, sir.
Coming to live from Cape Town, representing A-Town.
A-Town. Make sure you let them know, dog.
A-Town in the building. Denzel the artist, shout out, bro. I appreciate you,
I
man.
appreciate you too, dog.
Shout out for the insight. Yo, if you listen to that, if you watch this interview again, yo, give us the comments down below. Like, share, let us know. Make sure you follow the homie. We're on tour. Covering 3 cities. We might come to your city. It's your boy DJ Switch, the Mixtape King, and we out.
Yes, sir.
Is that a cut?